against Virginia on January the 4th. As we are ready to go here from Pittsburgh, Pitt in the white. And they will take over to start things off with Bonner at the point. Bonner quickly driving, puts it up with the right hand and wasting no time for the Seminoles.
Yeah, it's like she's been there forever. She left her mark as an incredible player on the Seminoles and now taking over as the head coach in her 5th season.
Here's Carla Villegas, the Florida State transfer, played under Coach Wyckoff with the Seminoles just a year ago, and she gets the first bucket against her former team.
And I'm sure she's thankful.
To go in this first quarter, and both teams kind of forcing the issue down low. You see this basket from Villegas.
Yeah, and that's not typically what Villegas does, is get inside into the paint there.
After making their first attempt of the night. Williams, the pull-up jumper, and that one is rejected by Jahate.
Wow, her length. 2 in a row.
Jahate again doing some work defensively.
And then Shavers back-to-back, 2 huge blocks.
Williams on the inbound. Back to Bonner, she hits. Kubik back to Soleil Williams. Bonner the drive, contested shot. That time Jahate once again forcing the issue, but Florida State gets the offensive rebound and they make Pitt pay. It's Bulls from deep. Hadn't scored more than 6 points in any of her last 4 games. How about Bulls, one of the players coming over with Soleil Williams from Texas Tech in the offseason. And she'll try it again and hit.
And again, Zach, 3 early threes early on for this Florida State team. They are 2nd in the ACC for threes made per game at a little bit over 8.
Something the Panthers have happened a couple times in the first 6 minutes of play.
Yeah, and just a 5-point difference in this basketball game, but those 2 buckets, it changes the dynamic of this game now as
Pitt, one of their last 9 from the field as Williams goes to work again. Bulls in the corner, and she is red hot from deep. 3 for 3 for her. 4 through 3 quarters.
Yeah, she's been incredible.
From in close by Jenkins, the Panthers have missed a few open shots from close inside.
Yeah, these bunnies inside the paint, Zach, really changed the dynamic of this basketball game. Can the Pitt Panthers get it together in this transition?
Johnson and LaFau moving the other way. Johnson hits the floor hard after making the basket.
Fall, you heard it from over here, but she likes to get out in this transition, especially on that left side of the court. She goes down hard.
Loves to work with that left side, but the Pitt defense doing a good job against her, and Jenkins scores in transition. Cross-court pass, Johnson, the open 3, and she hits. That deficit down to just 3 now for the Panthers. Momentum offensively now.
Yeah, you see Jahate inside there. Not only 2, she was triple teamed there. So then, of course, Jada Quealy, she kicks it back out to Jada Quealy. Jada.
Hagans, though, gets the rebound after the deflection from Jahate. Johnson tries again from deep, just off the mark again. But Jahate battling for the rebound, and Johnson coming in from the outside. And she's got a chance at a 3-point play.
Now, and really, go back to Teresa Hagans right here. You see this extra effort, diving on the floor, diving after loose basketballs, finds her shooter, and Mikayla Johnson. She just can't make it, but then the offensive rebound to Jahate. I'm not quite sure I like that call either, but the official saw something different than Mikayla Johnson did.
Oh, and how about Kubik from deep? Yeah, not much ball movement offensively there for the Panthers that time as Lauren Russ closes out and gets the block.
Yeah, big time closeout there. Lauren Russ with the block in the corner.
Entering tonight. Villegas feeds for Jahate. Contact and the bucket.
Jahate, you see this one-on-one action. Kubik does not win the height advantage there, and she is just
under 7 to play in quarter number 2. Villegas takes the 3 and hits. She will work with any room you give her from the outside. Just under halfway through this second quarter. Russ, long 2 goes.
They come up with a foul because of it.
Russ cuts on the inbound play and gets a couple more, so 4 quick points for Lauren Russ.
On that baseline out of bounds for the Pitt Panthers.
Bonner in the corner. Gets by Johnson, but can't get by the Pitt interior defense.
After a timeout, what can they do with it?
Shavers misses well long on the shot in close, but Treadwell there.
The back scores.
Johnson, another turnover on the offensive side for the Panthers. Florida State quickly moving, and how about Treadwell doing some work on the glass and gets 2 more points. Bowles hits again from deep. She was hot early but went quiet for a while. 7-0 run for the Seminoles that turns into a 9-0 run after Bonner gets a couple. They'll try and get a quick play here on the inbound. Works the shot for Bowles, who cannot miss from deep. On the other side of things, Pitt, very slow start from deep. 2 for 14 from beyond the arc for them. And how about Hagens? Defensive players for these two teams in this game. Hagens on the board there, but just 6 combined points for the two of them.
What a finish for the freshman.
Deflected on the inbounds play. Shavers. Villegas, though, with the block. Moving quickly. Able to find Hollingsworth. She gets swarmed. Villegas, a lot of room to shoot the 3, and she hits. Yeah, I'll tell you what, too, Brian. The second you saw Villegas get the ball with that much room on the outside, you knew where that shot was coming from.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But you see,
in the early part of this third quarter. Hagens loses it. Nice steal, working in transition, all around, great play.
Yeah, you see here, just too much with the basketball there is Teresa Hagens, and then Shavers is right there with cookies. And
Here's Audrey Biggs dumping back down for Jahate. Biggs tries the 3, hesitated a little bit there and got it blocked. But Johnson able to clean up the rebound, so a very broken looking play there for the Panthers.
Yeah, and if you're a coach, you want that play back.
Yeah.
You know Carla Villegas is a knockdown 3-point shooter, but that's a 2-on-1. In college, you have to score the basketball. Mikayla Johnson needs to make a better decision.
Jahate, a lot of defenders around her, but it doesn't matter. Leave that one.
And you see here, I said double team. Really, it was a triple team. And you see, was sent, and that was huge for Jahate because Florida State has been crowding her all night long.
And there she is, Soleil Williams.
First double team baseline, and she spins away from it to the middle. And then you see.
Yeah, got to put the brakes on that now. Hagens. Some room up top, and she answers with a 3.
She says, I can do it too, Soleil. Closer to Soleil Williams.
Biggs, nice pass for Johnson. Bobbled the pass, still puts up the 3 and hits. Pitt back within 2. To the line as we take a look at this 3 again from Johnson.
Yeah, it was a nice skip pass. She just fumbles it, as we mentioned, but she had her eyes on the rim. She knew she was.
6-0 run for the Panthers. 15 points for Johnson. Bowles from the elbow rattles it in. Under 30 to go here in this third quarter of play. Bonner right to the basket. Bonner trying to get inside on Quealy. How about Bowles again at the end of the third quarter?
Bowles on your side, shooting the way she is, 50% from beyond the arc tonight. You call.
Quealy looking for options, finds Villegas again. Quickly closed out from Bowles. Villegas going to the left hand. Russ back into the game with 4 fouls. Quealy from the outside, and she hits. 2-possession ball game in Pittsburgh. Treadwell and the Panthers get the ball back, so 5 consecutive points for the Panthers, largely due to number 5. A well-deserved 3 points for Quealy, too, because she forced the turnover to keep the Panthers in possession. Ball loose inside. Villegas, the deep 3, finds the back iron and sneaks in.
It's a basketball game. You see here,
look at this bounce.
Wow.
Just sat there on the rim.
And then here you see again, like they tried in that third quarter, switching up that defense again, showing that 3-quarter court press, see if they can do something, but.
Treadwell playing a really good game. 6 points in 6 minutes for her. Hadn't scored in her last few games prior to this, and Johnson answers on the other end. Bowles driving, and she fumbles it away. Johnson working with speed. Quealy on her outside. Nice pass back to Johnson, who finds 2 more.
And
back to Bonner. Shavers thought about the three, takes it from the free throw line, and a big chance for a three-point play.
Under 3 minutes left here. You see Jasmine Shavers, just an easy shot fake, one dribble, pull up.
Soleil Williams, Bonner, Villegas on her. Bonner with speed to the hole. She's fouled and she's got the bucket.
One sense of Amaya Bonner, just nice little hesitation. Lauren Russ steps. So they're waiting to go at that 8-second.
Villegas one-on-one. Bonner getting to the basket. With 17.9 to play, she hits a big one from in close to bring the lead up to 5.
Yeah, they've been attacking. You see at the top. Well, you don't see on the replay here. But just what a take. Just easy.
5 seconds. Trying to get to the basket quick, and she misses the layup. And that will do it for a road win for the Florida State Seminoles. They had to fight for every inch tonight through 40 minutes of play.